Hello, my name is Juliana, and today we are going to make a salted caramel apple crisp. This is one of my favorite Thanksgiving dessert recipes, so let's get started. The first step and the secret weapon for the salted caramel apple crisp is the salted caramel. We have 1.5 cups of white granulated sugar, and then we just have 1/4 cup of water here. It's not that much. Before you get this on the heat, what you want to do is sort of stir it up. It's gonna look kind of like very wet sand. So we're gonna turn this on. You want it to be on medium-high. You're not gonna stir it, you're just gonna watch it. It's really starting to bubble now, and be careful, hot sugar burns really easily, so be super aware this whole process. You don't wanna be like on your phone and making caramel. It just turned caramel color, it looks beautiful. The next thing you do is add cold butter, and be very careful because you're adding something really cold to something super hot. You're gonna whisk really ferociously till it's all combined. Next, you're gonna add your room temperature cream. Make sure it is not cold because the steam that comes up, if it's cold, can burn you really easily. So add it slowly and continue to whisk. I love making this caramel because you don't have to have any sort of candy thermometer. It's all just based on your senses, your sight, your smell. You know when it's ready, and it feels kind of intuitive and fun. Okay, we're gonna add vanilla extract, and we're gonna add a bunch of flaky sea salt. That's why it's salted caramel. Keep whisking until it's all combined. Looks pretty good to me. There we have it. We have our salted caramel right now. I'm gonna pour it into a jar and let it cool while we do the other elements of our crisp. We are going to start with brown sugar, some old-fashioned oats, then some cinnamon. We have flour, just a few tablespoons. And then last but not least, super important in desserts, salt. So I have a big pinch of sea salt. I'm gonna mix this together here. All the dry ingredients are combined. Now it's time to add cold butter cut into small pieces. I like to get my hands dirty in the kitchen. They're clean, don't worry. I'm just gonna use my hands to break up the butter a little bit. I like doing things by hand like this. I feel like if you use a machine for everything in the kitchen, you're not connected to the food that you're making. So I kinda like to get my hands dirty and not pull out the food processor unless I actually have to. Rinse them real quick. Now it's time to cut the apples. I'm going to be using 3 Granny Smith apples. They're a little bit more tart, and 3 of these Honeycrisp apples that are a little bit more sweet. So you get a little bit of both flavors in there. Let's talk about peeling apples for a minute. People love to peel apples for baked goods, and I kind of don't get it because when you're adding a bunch of butter and sugar into a dessert anyway, you can't really taste the apple peel, and leaving the apple intact has more fiber, it's better for you, and it's less work. So that's what we're gonna do here today. Ooh, hold on. Look how good that is. Have you ever seen that in an apple and you're like, that's gross? It's actually not gross. That's sugar. That means it's a really good apple. And I don't know about you guys, but I like going to the apple orchard. I think it's really fun, but my brain is bigger than my stomach. I think the last time I went, I probably got like 50 pounds of apples. Like I couldn't stop picking apples. And then I got home and I'm like, what am I gonna do with all these apples? So I made up a bunch of different apple baked goods, this being among them. So now what we're gonna do is cook the apples. Take a little bit of butter. I have a pan already heating to medium heat. So let that melt. Then we're gonna throw our apples in. And the reason we're doing this is, if you've ever had a crumble or a crisp that's just like a little too watery, it's because fruit releases a lot of water when it cooks. We're going to add some cinnamon, some nutmeg, some vanilla extract, some brown sugar, just a little bit, because our apples are pretty sweet already. A little flour, this is gonna help the whole mixture to thicken up in the oven, and the juice of 2 lemons. Almost forgot, a generous couple pinches of salt. Then let's just stir it all up while it's cooking. It's already smelling like apple pie. It's amazing. Make this on Thanksgiving and everyone will walk in your house and come in like, oh my gosh, she knows what she's doing. Or he knows what he's doing. Men can bake. Okay, let's keep stirring. I'm gonna add 1/2 cup of our salted caramel sauce that we made earlier. Now that these have softened some, we have them nice and mixed up with the salted caramel. Let's turn it off and go back over to our workstation. These are soft and hot and delicious, and it is time to now split them equally into 6 ramekins. You can also do one big crumble or crisp if you prefer that. You want to do this fairly quickly because the caramel will start to cool a little bit and you want it to still be nice and hot. I like serving these in their own ramekins because everyone gets their own dessert and it's kind of fun and unexpected. The oven is preheated to 350 degrees. We're gonna bake them for 25 to 30 minutes. Oh my goodness, they smell incredible. You know they're done because they're browned on top, they're bubbling here along the edges, you can hear it. It sounds so good. Now we're gonna top it with vanilla ice cream and a little bit of the salted caramel sauce. Just drizzle that on. Oh my goodness. Let's see how this tastes. Oh my goodness. It's perfectly salty, perfectly sweet. The apples are tart. It's incredible. Make this for Thanksgiving or any holiday dinner and your friends and family are going to love you forever for it. Also, thank you so much for watching. I had a lot of fun today. Be sure to check out other Kin community videos and subscribe below. I'll see you next time.